right, guys, let's take a look at this one. 1964 Chevy Impala SS, probably the most iconic of the Impalas. We all know what the 58s and 59s are doing, but when you ask somebody about an Impala, this is the one that always comes to mind. 1964. Absolutely gorgeous body style on these cars. Huge coupe. A lot of flat lines, but just enough roundness, just enough angles to make it really, really stand out. This car is an original Georgia car. When I discovered this car had been in storage since 1994, had not been run. So when I got this car, I thought this was going to be one of those things where we put a new fuel tank on it, new lines, new brakes, freshen up the motor, that type of thing. And it turned out to need everything just from sitting. So with that being said, this car has been repainted. It is a nice driver quality paint. Not a whole lot to talk about as far as imperfections, but this car was super nice and super straight to start. Driver quality chrome all the way around the car. I did a lot of things on this car that I would do for me personally, and things that I would want completed if I purchased the car. And I'll tell you what those are. So again, the car has been repainted. A big trouble spot on these cars are these window frames. These corrode just over time. The quarter glasses are in good shape, minimal pitting there, but these were really bad. So I went ahead and replaced the glass as a whole and the frames. I did not replace the rear one. It does still show some corrosion back there. As you can see, the windshield frames, the mirrors, all in good shape. Same thing here. Still got some pitting on the rear glass, little pitting on the top of the door handles. But that's it as far as the exterior. Just wanted to make sure we cover everything and anything I can think of. We'll jump right to the inside. Nice solid dash. I didn't do anything to the interior except clean it. This is how this car looked sitting there in that garage since storage. But it was just in fantastic shape. It's what drew me to buy the car. Solid carpet. Not new carpet. This is the original carpet. So of course it's gonna have some sun fading spots. But check out the chrome. Check out the all original interior. Package tray. Just very, very nice. Vehicle shows 37,324 on the mileage. Nice solid door jambs, your door panels, bottoms of the doors, cab corners. I'm not sure what this is. I'll get this cleaned up, but nice and solid. did go ahead and change the sill plates, just because for me that's one of those presentation points when you open your door. And while the old ones were in good shape, I love the shine of the new ones. We'll pop the hood, take a look in the trunk, and we'll talk a little more about that. All right, so let's get a look up underneath the hood. So this is one of those cars that fault me, and that's why I prefaced my statement earlier with, I thought that I was just gonna be able to drain all the fluids, fresh plugs, wires, you know, the normal stuff. But with that being said, this car had sat in the storage since 1994. The fluids had completely turned solid. Motor was locked. So therefore, we ended up with a completely rebuilt 327. There are probably 10 miles on this car right now. There'll probably be 15 miles on it by the time we sell it. But that is a completely new motor. And guess what? When we got it out, we had to do the transmission as well. So you got a completely rebuilt motor, completely rebuilt transmission as well. So it's like starting from scratch. We'll get a look in the trunk, under the deck lid. And this black that you see there, that's just glue from the weather strip, and I'll get that cleaned up. But nice and solid. Original radio. Should that cassette player not be great technology for you? Let's fire this old girl up. All right, so let's fire this girl up. Now, what I will say about this is I did not want to alter this car. I am a fan of originality, but I'm a fan of knowing what I got going on. There was no way I was putting a motor into this car without putting a set of gauges on it. No shakes, no rattles. Nice set of mufflers, nothing overbearing. Enough to let you hear that V8. Small cam. If there's anything I would tell you that I would do to this vehicle, is just the roof rail weather stripping. I didn't find any in stock, but I did replace the door weather stripping as well as the trunk weather stripping. But roof rail weather stripping would be on my list of things. And guys, I'll do this just for you, because somebody's gonna ask. The radio does not function. So there we go, guys. 1964 Chevy Impala SS. All right, guys, I'm trying to get you a test drive video. We got a little traffic. It is Friday in Atlanta. 90-degree day, 92 to be exact. Windows up, AC on, blowing ice cold. See if I can get us a little space to breathe. Speedo works. Very minimal float. You can see if I stop there. Fuel gauge works. Clock does not. And excellent oil pressure. Voltage. on this one, guys. Runs and drives fantastic. Really cool car. 1964 Chevy Impala SS. All right, let's get a look up underneath this 64 Impala. I've already had a look up under here. This car was undercoated at some point in its life. Really solid braces. Undercoat is peeling in a lot of places. So I got an option, either scrape it all off or just explain to you what you're looking at. This is all rock solid metal. X-frame's in great shape, as you can see. Second set of braces are in excellent shape as well. That's surface. This is all rock solid. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. That's rock solid. But at the mounting point for the seats, and again, that's just all peeling undercoat, but rock solid panes. Same on the passenger side. Brand new fuel tank. If there's a weak spot, it's right here. Those rubber mats will get you every single time, and Impalas have a bad issue with that. So somebody's patched that in. I couldn't tell when I was looking from the top, but guys, that's gonna be it. Nice and solid. I don't think we covered the last brace. Those are perfect as well. 1964 Impala SS.